Well, hello there, motherfuckers. And I received a few requests to talk about the whole CM Punk Colt Cabana lawsuit situation. So, Colt Cabana, remember CM Punk and him, best friends. He even mentioned him in the pipe bomb on Raw, the big pipe bomb from 2011. The love affair between CM Punk and Colt Cabana. It's legendary, folks. I mean, they went to court together. These guys, they're friends. They're tight. They've been pals since Ring of Honor, and it's so funny that you could like have like two friends like this, but when money gets involved, when something like this happens, all that shit goes out the window. Now, this video right here, I'm not going to be like, say, oh, fuck Colt Cabana because I like CM Punk and all that. And I'm not going to, like, tear apart CM Punk here. I'm just going to say it's just a really funny thing, like, just like out of the blue, like, people just sue each other like that. It doesn't even matter if they're friends, if they're family even. You have family members even suing each other, this has been something that's been talked about for a while. I mean, in this country, you can sue anybody for basically anything. You can sue somebody for looking at you the wrong way. All you got to do is have a good enough lawyer to get the case into court, appeal it to a judge. They accept it. They're in. You got to build a case, and you can pretty much do it. So, Colt Cabana. This is like something we'll never know unless, we have enough proof. Colt Cabana says that he has the proof. I don't think anyone's seen it yet. Probably not. Any good lawyer would tell you not to show this shit to anybody. But Colt Cabana says he's got texts, he's got messages that show that CM Punk promised him that all his legal fees would be taken care of. Either he was going to pay for them, or maybe they got a lawyer that, I don't know. Maybe he didn't charge him until after the settlement was made. Maybe he got one of those types of lawyers. Um, so, this was all about the defamation lawsuit for those who are unaware. CM Punk and Colt Cabana. It was mostly like CM Punk heading the lawsuit, but I guess Colt Cabana's name was on it as well. I mean, obviously. It's just, when CM Punk is in the news, Colt Cabana kind of takes a back seat. Sorry to all Colt Cabana fans, but CM Punk, is a former WWE champion and, former UFC guy. Well, current UFC guy. I don't know if Dana White's ever going to have him back, but that's besides the point. Um, Colt Cabana was promised something by CM Punk, and I guess CM Punk didn't have all the facts straight or whatever it is. And plus, we don't know. We don't know what was in the messages. We don't, as much as I'd love to make a provocative video, I'm not going to get on here and sound like a total fucking asshole and say, oh, fuck you, Cabana, and shit like that. Okay, it does kind of sound, a bit like odd, it's like, would CM Punk really do that to his friend? CM Punk's got millions. Would he just kind of leave? They said that Colt Cabana's got like legal fees. I forget how many zeros were in it, but it's like in the 100,000s maybe. It might have just said 50,000. Whatever it is, even if it is 50,000, that's a pretty large amount for Colt Cabana, who's only an indie wrestler. He's a somewhat successful indie wrestler, but that's still a pretty big chunk of change to owe. That's a pretty big payout to make. So, if CM Punk is leaving him high and dry with these legal fees after promising him something, well, first of all, it's also Colt Cabana's responsibility to make sure there's a backup plan too. Unless they're that good of friends that he could really trust them that much with that amount of money. I just feel like there's another side of the story. CM Punk has been kind of quiet on this. I really just can't see CM Punk leaving his good friend high and dry like that to just, take on the legal fees by himself. I think there's probably more to it, like maybe CM Punk might have warned him about something beforehand. But, we're not, who knows what messages Colt Cabana deleted when it comes to the opportunity to get a payday, when there's an opportunity for a lawsuit, especially in the wrestling world right now, lawsuits seem to be all the rage. I mean, concussion lawsuits abound, and all this other nonsense. I mean, it seems like it's prime time for wrestlers to get a payday. So I would not put it past Colt Cabana. Hell, I wouldn't even put it past CM Punk if he was in Colt Cabana's situation. If he could get a payday, then why not? It might seem immoral. It might seem kind of, assholish to do something like this to a good friend. But when an opportunity presents itself to you, some people would say it'd be foolish to look the other way. But I've kind of got a feeling here. I'm just taking a wild guess here. I'm not trying to bury anybody. I'm not trying to start shit and drama and everything to drive up views or whatever on this video. All I am basically saying is that I think that there is probably some untruths being made here. I think there's some falsities abound. I think that Colt Cabana is stretching the truth. I think Colt Cabana is probably, I think he's lying. And I'm just saying because it just seems a bit far-fetched that these two guys go into court together. They win a lawsuit and everything. I'm pretty sure they got a payout from it or something. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. They won the case. I don't know if any money was made for damages or whatever. I don't really know the specifics of the case really on that level. But I've kind of got a feeling that Colt Cabana, being an indie wrestler and everything, and, there's not many options. His opportunity with WWE has failed, and, because he spoke out against WWE so much, the chances of him returning, especially when he was Scotty Goldman and he wasn't really going too far and he had a sock puppet gimmick, I really just don't see Scotty Goldman ever coming back to the WWE. The opportunities for making money have kind of slimmed for old Colt. So, he sees the opportunity for a payday, and I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to take it. So there you go. I mean, it is kind of hilarious, though, that, you had this whole thing. CM Punk went on the Colt Cabana show and he spilled the beans, about 4 years ago. And it was a big whole to-do. And now it's like, now I'm going to sue you. It's like, wow. Like, damn. Like, where did that come from? Two friends, one suing the other. I mean, CM Punk must be thinking like, shit, like, fuck, That's what I'm saying. This is why I don't, really believe it's that cut and dry. It rarely is. And CM Punk, we all know the man's not a saint, so he might have lied to Colt. I've got a feeling here that, like in most cases, both parties are guilty of something. I just think that maybe Colt is probably, being the one who's doing the suing. I think that usually in these types of situations, when it's like celebrities or athletes or something like that, there's usually something that we're not getting the whole story on. So I think that's pretty much the situation we're looking at right now. Is I think that, there's probably something here, that we're not aware of. Of course, the dirt sheets are going to make like they know it all. What culture? Obviously, they've already got the scoop already. I'm sure about that. They're already on the case, like they always are. The 1,000 atoms that they have working over there, Atom 1, Atom 2, Atom 3.05600.1, carry the fraction and whatever, whatever atom is, finding, claiming to know what's going on in the case. I'm sure they already know, and it's all factual, right? But, there's always going to be, some embellishment from the dirt sheet. Some, right? Yeah, okay, some. But there is going to be, on both sides, people that are not telling the truth because, A, you want to win money, and, if you're the plaintiff, and B, you don't want to lose any money. You don't want the plaintiff to win. You want to have a successful defense. So, you're going to probably try to lie your ass off and try to twist the truth as much to make sure that, you're not going to have to make a payout to this person. So understandable on both sides. So there you go, folks. There's, my thoughts on it. There's my analysis. Hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, so guys, please subscribe. Poston also, thank you for bringing this to my attention. He said that my videos were not coming up in his, in his subscriptions. He wasn't getting any notifications either on my videos. So, guys, I really need to ask you, please make sure that you're still subscribed to this channel. And please make sure that you click the bell. Also, watch all my other videos. Check out my game reviews. You already know to check out the wrestling reviews already, unless you're new to this channel. But yeah, it's kind of scary here on this channel that, I don't know. People might be getting unsubscribed. I always see that. I know there's people that get pissed off at me for whatever reason, and they might unsubscribe. But, like, I don't... I never want to say that I've peaked here on YouTube, but, I've definitely hit a snag as far as subscriber count goes and everything. So, just make sure, guys, it can't hurt, especially if you're frequently on this channel and you like my videos. Please just make sure that you're still subscribed, and make sure that you're clicking the bell if you want to get notifications when I do post a new video. That I really appreciate it, by the way. You guys know how much your support means to me. And, obviously, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere on YouTube without you. So, thanks again. And, yeah, guys, this has been your YWC Champ, and I'm signing out.